name's Diederick. And first of all, I want to thank Colin and the team of Open Frameworks for inviting me here. I got to know about Open Frameworks around a year and a half, 2 years ago. And well, ever since it's been crazy. I've been programming and using it for my projects well, almost every day. And I just want to show you a couple of images and photos what I think Open Frameworks is about. It's the logo. Well, we've been sitting in this room this week, and we've been working like crazy. We started around, I think, 9:30 each day until 2 o'clock in the evening. After each presentation, everyone runs back to the studio and continues working on Open Frameworks. And once in a while, someone creates something really crazy and shows it, and everyone comes together and laugh. Well, here you can see this is after a presentation. You see the food over here, and people already working and eating while they're programming. And everyone is helping each other out. That's, I think, really important about Open Frameworks. I think it's more about the community than, or it's really about the community. Well, this is some meetings in Holland. We are trying to organize monthly meetings in Holland as well with Open Frameworks. And we just sit together with programmers, media artists, and helping each other out, showing work to each other. This is in Utrecht. This is a funny game made with using Open Frameworks. It was in Breda, I think last year. It's also together with Zachary and Theo, and Todd was there as well. So you see everyone is sitting together, working together. I want to show you, this picture is very funny. This guy is standing in the middle of a pub programming. Oh, and I've been doing experiments using Open Frameworks since I got to know about it, and just want to show you a couple of things I've been working on. And most of these things have to do are related to particle systems and trying to create like repulsion and attraction forces. So these are all experiments. Standard art. Now this one project I did a couple of years ago. It's called UCube, and we were using Open Framework for this. This was for a festival in Holland. It's a music festival called Lowlands, and it was the second year we were doing a project for them. The year before we were using Java, and it was really, well, it was not nice. And well, then we got to know about Open Frameworks, and it was amazing. The idea of the game is people create a Tetris block using real physical blocks, and they have to organize the block in the way which is shown on the screen. And when they put the block together, they have to stand or jump on these kinds of buttons. And there was a button to go to the left, a button to go to the right. These pictures. Not sure video of it. We did this together with Thijs Arends, an artist in Holland. Oh, okay, thanks. When they jump on these buttons, the Tetris moves from left to right. There was a project we did the year before actually. It was also for Lowlands, and we didn't get any budget, and we had to make something which was fun to do for the audience. And we created an installation using 4 wheelchairs. And they were hooked up to a computer, and the wheels, when you started spinning, you could drive a car in a game, which you can see over here. And there were cameras mounted on the helmets, and when they drove over certain tiny cameras in the game, they would take a picture, and it would be full screen on the television. There. This is a project we did quite recently. It was for a film museum in Holland. They wanted to, they have a big archive of videos which they wanted to show to the public in a different way. And we did it together with Dima Stefanova, this woman over here, this Dutch artist. And we created a device where you have to use physical wooden blocks to switch between movies. But it was kind of a VJ machine. And it was really nice to see how people interact with that, because they used these wooden blocks and they put them in here in these things, and they were really surprised that it showed something on the screen. And it's in Dutch, you know. That's why. This is in Dutch. I will try to tell something. So they invited 2 elderly and 2 younger people. It's kind of a noisy video. You can see how it works. So you grab a team or a tab from class, and then you put it in the device, and then a video will show up on the screen. And for all these installations, we've been using openframeworks. This was Flash, by the way. So this actually really interacts with the website, which is part of this project. There was a project we did for a museum in Amsterdam, a historic museum. It's about an exhibition which focuses on the men that closed during the history. And they asked us to work on the technical part, so we didn't come up with the concept. And the idea was that people could create their own profile and took a picture of them, and then they could use an interface to match against other people who were before in the museum. So here's the device where you could take a picture of yourself, And this is the screen where people who has kind of similar profile. And it was controlled using these screens.
Het is super vrouwelijk activisme, tenminste in mijn perceptie. En deze maakt het ook leuk voor een mannelijke groep om een beetje interactie te krijgen.
Ja, maar ook voor de moderne bezoeker denk ik. Het heeft gewoon, je raakt meer betrokken bij het verhaal, bij de collectie.
Ik had het niet.
Well, it's kind of funny. Yeah. So I'm at the end, so I want to show you something. It's an add-on for Open Frameworks I've been working on this week. It is an add-on which lets you use and connect, and it has a skeleton analysis algorithm in it, so you can see your whole body, you can get the positions of your arms and your legs. And I'll try to show a little demo, a little bit.
Yeah. And it might look better with someone close.
Ah, yeah. Well,
it's scene 4 on the lights.
Oh, it's really dark.
Go on, what's that?
Oh, you're heading up.
Can you guys see the legs? Yeah.
Ow! Ow!
All right. That feels good. Yeah.
You need to see your back, right?
If I turn around, it's a handedness issue, actually. All right.
Well, that was it.
So, those of you who are in my class get to mess around with this coming spring. Thanks, Diederick.
Yeah.